Well, that was a little messed up. Apparently my hotkeys for the streaming program have stopped working, but I'm back. Welcome back, folks. We got FS Logger in the house. We got Great Value Bleach in the house, and of course the one and only Doughboy. Welcome once again to another Old Guy Farmers single player challenge. I am happy to be back. No time like the present. Let's get to it. Let's cut some logs, shall we? Alright, so y'all know the game plan. Now, it has been almost a week since I've done Old Guy Farmer Challenge, so I have no sweet clue. Wow, that music was really loud, wasn't it? I have no idea where I left off. And I just realized that I forgot to set my force feedback for my steering wheel. So you guys are just going to have to bear with me for a second. And I will be right back. Alright, I'm coming back. Sorry about that, folks. I just, well, I made a boo-boo. I've made a few boo-boos as of recently, actually. Like I said, it's been a while since I've done a stream, so I had to move the right mods into the folder and realize somehow I had deleted all of my mods that I used for Old Guy Farms, Single Player Challenge, and Woodshire. I have those ones both in the same folder, and yeah, I know ATS just started. Yeah, that's because that's how I set my force feedback. I end up jumping into that game. Is the sound good for you guys now? Is that too much music, too much game, too much me? I can believe that. If there's too much me, that's for sure. Somebody's going to jump on that one, I'm sure. So yeah, I deleted all my mods. Thankfully, I hadn't deleted them out of the recycling folder yet, so I was still able to retrieve them. It just took me quite a while. So I figure we'll just get started cutting some logs. I don't think there's any down on the ground now. I think we've pretty much collected everything. We got a couple others in the house. Who all we got? We got, well, Terranian just showed up. Duck Zorley in the house. Lol, a rubber burner special. Balloon Bread in the house. Thank you very much. I can jump into Discord here real quick if you want there, Doughboy. I tried to call you earlier, by the way, but you ignored me. Mark in the house. Thank you guys for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. especially this early in the stream. See a few of you guys after being away for, well, my last stream was actually Sunday. Yeah, that noise you're hearing is my air conditioner, and it's not going anywhere. Sorry about your luck. I know it's loud. One of the bearings is going inside of it, and I was hoping to replace it this year, but I didn't get to it. I will have a new one for next summer, though. The fact is, though, that I'll probably only be running it for another couple of weeks, month max, and then it'll be time to put her away for the winter, I suspect. So it kind of looks like we're just going to take a little log with us for a while. Just doesn't want to go anywhere. So apologies for not being with you guys as of recently. I've been feeling a little under the weather, actually. I'm feeling a little better right now, thankfully. Whatever it is, it's not quite gone yet, but we're getting there. Oh, Lord. We're not learning how to cut trees down, though. That's still a difficulty for me, apparently. Oh, there we go. Doo-doo-doo. And just bear with me for one more second, guys. Doughboy, you can no longer yell at me. I am in my channel. Alright, well. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? What's up, buddy?
Yeah, you might have tried to call me, but my stupid phone isn't sending me notifications that people are calling me on Discord.
Well, I find Discord notifications, for some reason on my phone also, are hit and miss. Like, I'll get a notification like 6 hours after somebody has actually tried to get a hold of me, or a text or a message on Discord. Never receive a notification for that. I don't know. But same with phone calls, yeah. I don't know if there's settings that you could mess with or what.
I don't know. It's weird. And I noticed, I don't know if it's really weird because either a lot of people aren't streaming this week, or I'm not getting YouTube notifications either.
Oh, really?
I got yours, but like Brummy and I normally stream every night.
Yeah.
I get nothing at all.
Really? Interesting. I haven't been paying attention to it very much this week. I've pretty much been on the couch.
Yeah, that's what I saw your message.
Alright. It's good to be back behind the wheel, though, that's for sure. Especially getting some time in on this here challenge, because we were starting to... Yeah, well, it's not like I'm exactly killing it here. I'm on the 13th episode, whereas the other guys are on like 50, right?
Alright.
Some of the guys are, I think, Gold Crest Farmers finished the challenge by now.
Probably pretty close.
But you know what they say, slow and steady wins the race. Peterbilt Nation says, can I join? Unfortunately, this is a single player challenge. So Old Guy Farmer set this challenge up for any and all streamers. He does have one going now that is for absolutely everybody. You can visit his website. I believe the link is in the description below, but don't quote me on that. One of my mods can put a link to his his site there for all the challenge rules for the one that he's got set up.
If I knew it.
Well, we've got three other. No, I haven't made Ducka. Well, oh Lord, that needs to change. What?
You got Mark. Mark.
Yeah.
He's been swinging the hammer quite a bit here lately.
Oh yeah.
Hey, he beat me to it, and that's hard to do.
D&J Farms Limited says, good old Gold Crest. Well, technically this is a Gold Crest edit. But yes, it is Gold Crest Valley. Yes, this here, for those of you unaware, is a single player challenge wherein that we have to run seasons mod at 15x speed, 6-day seasons, make as much money as you can. There are some other rules in there, but that's pretty much the gist of it.
And in case of Rubber Burners challenge, it's...
Oh, would you stop? I just assumed you were going to go somewhere along the lines of just roll log trucks.
Yeah, it's how do you roll log trucks and recover?
Unfortunately, the recover part is still a little difficult.
Yeah.
So how's the road life treating you there, Doughboy?
I want to be home.
I want to be home, he says. Can't blame you. Cannot blame you there.
Be home tomorrow sometime. Only to turn around and leave again on Sunday.
Boo. Whoa, far. I'll learn how to do this again. See, it's been too long. I'm forgetting all my controls here. Forgetting the rhythm. Take us a little while, but we'll get it figured back out again, I'm sure. So, yeah, no doubt. 2,000 hours. We will skip the night. That is the plan, to try to get caught up to these guys. Or, you know, not fall extremely far behind. Come on, how do you... Why is it fighting me so much? What?
To bring me up to speed. I will after the stream. Mark, sorry, I was distracted. His message. I won't read it out loud. You can read it.
Sorry I was distracted until I heard my name. By the way, I'm not sure how much we've been paying attention to stuff in the BG. What's he mean by the BG? Send you a note on PCSG. I'm feeling like I might be behind on something here. Oh dear. Like. Okay, fair enough. Oh lordy, lordy, lord. Yeah, actually, I got something else I want to talk to you about, but that's going to have to be post-stream also.
Right. I figured as soon as I'm going to go get something to eat here shortly, I figured after that, the stream will be over and we'll catch up.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good, my friend. There we go. We'll take that.
Here, go.
You take it. What's that?
I'm talking to your chat. I said, how about a like spike? We got
Ooh.
7 people watching.
This is true. Yeah, let's get it.
Show them your support.
Let's get a little like spike, y'all. Yeah.
Well, I'd love to stay in chat with everybody, but my belly is ground. So I can jump out here now. Heading down to get something to eat. So I wanted to stop in and say hi though.
All right, sounds good, buddy. Yeah, get a hold of me whenever, and I'll have my laptop on downstairs, whether I'm upstairs or downstairs. So I'll be awaiting your arrival.
All right, chat with you later. See you, chat.
See you later. Farmer Klein says, "Geez, you're finally on." Yeah, Farmer Klein, I've been feeling a little under the weather the past week or so. So I haven't. Being behind the computer has been. There's been limited time of that. Spent a little bit of time working on my map though. I did have Tuesday off and I tried to get some time in on that, and actually I made some pretty good progress. So that's good. That's a plus at least. Oh, that's hardwood, and I can't cut that. I don't think. We're gonna try just for fun, but I'm quite certain that's gonna be cut by chainsaw. And yes, this tree type is not supported. We're actually probably getting close to having a load of logs here to take. Well, I'm sure we've actually surpassed that. I say that because Farmer Klein says, drop by and he was not on here. I watched the whole video. In the meantime, you know what I need for a like? Let's see I'll chant. Roll that truck. Yeah. And the haters gonna hate. Alright, I think it's time to fast forward a night. Farmer Klein is just stopping by in time to see what the next day of winter shows us. So let's shut this thing off and let's make sure the other two are shut off also. And then skip night is Alt N, resting for another day. 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh look, sun. Ah! In all reality, we are doing supremely well in the weather regards, compared to some of the fellow streamers in the challenge, which, by the way, Farmer Klein is one of the challengers, and you can check his channel out in the link description in the link in the description below. Yeah, that's what I was going for there. Not doing a very good job today getting the trees cut right at the sleeping. I start to read Mark's comment there and got myself all turned around. Yeah, not doing a very good job cutting them right at the base of the tree. Been doing a pretty poor job of that so far, really. Come on, Bessie. Get her turned around. I think we'll probably end up having to bring the buffalo over here to get this here work done. Because this is some challenging territory that the old Mack truck just ain't gonna make it. Not even so much rolling worries as it would be getting stuck worries. We tried to do that by the Gold Crest Lodge there, and that's not even super hilly land, but nonetheless it was poor choice on my part. Mark says sleeping in your cab again. Yeah. Well, that's just dedication for you right there. You know, it's all out or nothing. Where go next? Let's go back up the hill. See what kind of trouble we can get ourselves in up here. Yeah, I think we'll go this way. So, Farmer Klein, I have to apologize. I actually haven't been by one of your streams as of lately. Do tell, how are you making out with the challenge? Anyways, like, I think I seen, it might have been earlier today, you're on episode 54 or something like that. Farmer Klein says you got 2 more winners to go. Yeah, I know. Let's be honest here, though. Let's all chant snow. First, you want me to roll the truck. Then he wants me to get 6 days of snow. He's a hater. Yeah, day 54. You're just cranking it. You must be well into day 3 now. Or, not day 3, but year 3. You guys knew what I meant. Waiting for that sun to come up. It just seems to be taking forever this morning. 7 o'clock in the morning. I know it's mid-autumn, but at least where I'm from, sun would be, well, I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be up by now. So I think we're going to leave kind of down that hill for now. We'll get that stuff eventually, but for now I think we'll kind of loop around and keep heading in a northern direction. Farmer Klein says, sorry, I left when you said my name, feeding kid. No worries, brother. Dr. Zorley says snow, and if not snow, torrential persistent rain. Well, we do have 3 days of rain scheduled. So that's not nice, at least. Yeah, Farmer Klein, I was just saying I haven't been able to make it to one of your streams for quite a while now. But I think I saw recently you were on day 54 or something like that. Alright, I gotta get this boom turned around. We're going too far. Too far towards my backside for my liking. Yeah, we'll come and grab him. Ah! Lift and turn. There's the sun. See it starting to peek out on them mountains in the distance. Why does it not want to cut that? Because my header is sideways as heck, that's why. Day 1 of summer year 3, only 18 days left. Wow. Yeah, we got a long ways to go before we get there. Skipping the night is definitely helping us get through the days a little bit quicker, but yeah, get through the days quicker. That's what I mean. Alrighty. I think it soon be time to break out Bonzi. Although, if I was smart, I would claim to be the smartest cookie in the shed, but if I was smart, I wouldn't do a load of logs until the end of the stream. keep Farmer Klein around a little bit longer, but I won't do him like that, I suppose. Yeah, I don't want that one yet. Oh, we're gonna... Oh, that's so annoying. Not around like that. There we go. Whoa! Easy, Bessie. Easy, girl. She trying to take off on me. Probably end up actually bringing the truck up before we start running the buffalo, just to see how many we can get on by hand, you know. Don't want to have to waste our time loading a bunch of logs into the Ponzi and then into the semi-trailer. If necessary, if we can just do one step, well, that's a little bit quicker. I can't, Farmer Klein asked Dr. Zorley if he's here to learn how to run the Ponzi, but from my understanding is there's only one piece of equipment that he'll run. I almost got my head chewed off when I said that I hadn't ran it as of yet in the FS17. That it was the Big M, for those of you curious as to what I'm talking about. Of course, Dr. Zorley's favorite piece of equipment. Get this girl up on flat ground, and I think that's actually, you know what, we're gonna head up towards the rock one more time, a little mountain rock area there. Clear these 3 trees. Tried to go lower there, but head just didn't want to go any lower. Duck says, shh. Yes, I'm learning very slowly. Something you do not want to admit, I take it. Yes, it's a slippery slope, let me tell you. Next thing you know, you'll be joining up some challenge, and that's all you'll be running. Tibby, just careful on how many symbols you use there. Just a 5-second timeout. Nothing serious there. Just trying not to clog up the chat. That is all. Welcome to the live stream, though. Thanks for stopping in. Come on. Where is it? Little further. There we go. No, he didn't. Farmer Klein says in Dr. Zorley's latest video, he admitted to confusing the Scorpion King for a Big M. Wow. That's life-changing stuff right there. You know? Never thought I'd see the day. I think I'm out of hot water now, though, at least. Considering. So, for those of you following along or who have, you know, checked out mine and Doughboy's Snappers. Mine and Doughboy's parallel Let's Play. The third episode is now out on both our channels, so make sure you go check them out. Doughboy's link is, of course, in the description below. There we go. That's alright, Timmy. Don't you worry about it. Actually, ironically, Nightbot just threw up chat rules there. No cursing, no excessive emojis, caps, or symbols. No advertising of channels. It's pretty much the gist of it. You know, that and be respectful, and then we'll all get along just fine. Alright, now I said I was going to go up to the rock and up to the cliff face and shut this thing down. Now here I am still cutting. Sometimes this thing's a little bit hypnotic. You just get behind the wheel and you're like, go, go, go. Farm Klein says it was great on both views. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Farm Klein has, of course, been a supporter of that. We have been having a ton of fun doing it. It's time consuming, though. Pretty much fills my Sundays. But we do have a lot of fun doing it. Sorry, folks. I just got to grab a quick drink and light up a smoke. Alright, well, let's see what we can do for Farmer Clyde here. Should probably move my mic a little ways away from my steering wheel, because sometimes things can get a little hairy here. Not so much on the way to go get the logs, but on the way back. Whew, look out! Wild man coming through. Could be in. Well, didn't roll it, but might have nudged the light post there. Thank goodness Liam isn't here. Otherwise, he'd have knocked me 40,000 in damage. It's gonna be interesting once we're done clearing this section of woods, driving across this bridge, and there being no trees there. I'm kind of looking forward to it, to be honest. Farmer Klein says, I wish courseplay worked in multiplayer. I couldn't agree with you more. Really frustrating that it doesn't. At the same time, understandable. That's some complex scripting they got going on there. Alright, don't get stuck, don't get stuck. Let's see if I remember how to do this. That's the key here. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's just a matter of, do I remember how to do it without getting myself into too much trouble? Timmy says that was hard on the truck. Yes. Thank goodness for no damage mod. I am surprised that nobody has tried to re-release the damage mod for FS17. I'm probably, well, I did try using it in FS15 and wasn't a huge fan. I'm sure y'all can understand why, considering what you guys see on a regular basis. By the way, welcome to Rubber Burner Gaming, where we forget how to talk, we press all the wrong buttons, and we run into things. There's a reason that's my channel slogan, because it is very, very true. Come on, pick that log up. I want the log. feel like if we had damage mod for this challenge, well, I'd have probably given up a long time ago. That's the bottom line there, I think. Me and running into things, well, they go hand in hand, it seems. So, I hope everybody's summer vacation is going well for those of you in school. I suppose you're probably, you're going to hate me for reminding you, but probably getting near the end of it now. Alright, yeah, we'll get a full load of just driving along the edge here. Good, because we're like 35 minutes into the stream and we haven't made a single dollar yet. Which is unlike us. We're usually rocking and rolling by now, but we did spend a fair amount of time just cutting first thing, so I mean we'll have lots to pick up here in the not too distant future. Yeah, I think we're getting full. We're going to lock her down. And we're going to go with that. We got one log that's kind of sticking out there, so we're just going to have to hope and pray that that doesn't cause us any grief along the way. Mark says, my summer vacation is kind of over. Working every day now. Haven't opened up FS in a week. Now that's a dang sin right there, but I hear ya. Oh, that was actually a little tippy right there. Alright. Get her through this gate. We're down this here hill, and then we can start to open her up. Alright, it's go time, baby. Try to hug the yellow line with that log sticking out like that. Ah, see these stupid light posts. That's the whole trouble right there. Klein says for some reason he thought Mark was retired. Wish I was retired. I got like 30 or 40 years left till I'm retired. But as of next year, one more, well, if I can make it one more year without quitting or getting fired, you know, I've got 9 years in place now. If I make it one more year, I'll get 4 weeks vacation a year. That's a plus. Whoa, she getting tippy. Sorry, Farmer Klein, not on that load. Mark says, no, just starting a new career at 48. Slow start. Yes, sir. What kind of career path might that be, Mark? Farmer Klein says, get that no camera collision mod. It helps with the flashing camera. Actually, ironically, I tried that for the first time this past weekend, and I hated it. I said, no, I'd rather have the camera flashing in and out than have that thing. I did not like it whatsoever. Alright, let's whip this girl around, go get some more logs. McLean says 47 here. Well, I should feel like the young person, but the way I've been feeling this week, not so much so. Only 28. Mark says, moving from broadcasting to tourism, driving tour boats in the harbor, best job ever. McLean says, not 47, 43. Okay. Now, driving boats all day, that does sound like, especially like tourism boat, where you're just hanging out with tourists. I would assume. I mean, I'm sure there's probably more to it, but it seems like a pretty chill job. I'm kind of jealous right now. Alright. Whip her in here. Speed demon! Whee! Alright, let's get right up this way. Now, I don't think we'll get a full load out of what we can grab here, but see what we can get. Probably mean that where we're picking up some logs now, and we'll do a buffalo, which is pretty much a full load in and of itself. I would say our next load, we're going to be overloaded. Jonathan says hello. Welcome, Jonathan, to the live stream. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Rubber Burner Gaming, where we forget how to talk, we press all the wrong buttons, and we run into things. Oh, trying to get ourselves hung up on a stump there. Mark says, yep, hanging with the fun fold from all around the world. People get to have fun. I make sure they get it. Nice. Nice. Let's switch to the left side. So for those of you just joining, we are running Old Guy Farmer's single player challenge. We have 72 game days with Seasons mod installed, 6-day seasons. That's 3 years in total. Make as much money as we can. And we've decided there are other challengers, many of whom are listed in the description below. And I have decided the way I'm going to do it is pure logging. And trust me when I say we have cut a lot of logs. Well, I guess we didn't cut logs, we cut trees, turned them into logs. You know what I'm getting at. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to unlock this and go like this. Oh, no, that's actually not what I want to do. I was trying to shuffle that thing back on. Didn't work. So let's switch to the right side and see if we can't grab these ones also. Oh, I got to put it in forward gear, I suppose. Farmer Klein says, sounds fun. I get tired of people after a few hours, so then they leave you get a new batch the next day. Yeah, exactly right. Alright, so it doesn't want to grab most of them. Well, okay, grab it last second and leave that big guy there. Well, I guess we're just going to drive straight because that's what it wants to do. We're going to shut her down right about here. Mark says actually 30 minutes. We part best buddies. Well, there you go. Yeah, it's pretty much the perfect amount of time to have to interact with somebody. At least in my opinion. Alright, so let's grab us some loggies, shall we? So we are in the auto load Buffalo, slightly modified, which can be challenging at times, but it's been working for us. Just gotta go nice and easy. That's the key with this thing. If we were cutting 6-meter logs, we could really whip right along, but 8 meters do pay more. That is the whole point to sticking with this length. Mark says, gotta walk the dog. Be right back. Sounds good, buddy. Alright, let's whip this girl around. She's bottoming out. Logs on the back. We got them strapped down so that they don't go too far. I wasn't actually expecting to pick those up, so we're just going to leave them behind now. Shoot, we should go back for those. Otherwise, we're just going to leave them there forever and ever and ever. You can be my best friend forever and ever and ever. I know I can be a bit of an odd duckling at times. That's what you get with me, I'm afraid. Oh yeah, we're overloading the buffalo, we're overloading the transport truck. This is, yeah, I think that's pretty much as full as we're gonna get. We cheated there for sure. No, I don't want to load anymore. Stop loading. Just trying to load them half into the pile. But I'll take that load. A bit excessive. Does not meet road legal terms, but not exactly what we're after. Oh dear. Run over a stump. Ah! Stupid camera. Alright, now. We need to pull up along the, there we go. And we're going to switch to the left side and start offloading. There we go. Now we're going to switch over to the truck and start auto load. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay, that's enough. Now, if that doesn't get us tippy, nothing will. That's for darn tootin' sure. This is going to be interesting. Duck Zorley says, "Oi, leave the ducklings out of it." Yeah, I'm going to have to. Well, we'll be careful for this little part, and then. We get to the road, we'll open her up, have a little fun. I'm not opposed to fun every now and then. I'm a fun guy, right guys? Right guys? Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I think we can make it. No problem, he says. No problem, monsieur. Monsieur? Mister? Alright. Go, Bessie, go! More power! Oh dear. Now this is the tricky part here. So you kind of gotta cut the road there. That way you've got a nice wide, and you can cut the apex. Oh, this isn't gonna turn out well. poop. I really thought I had it again. Like, that was... Ooh, actually. Look what the truck's got for... Not bad. Nice oil pan there. Yeah. Really haven't spent much time admiring the bottom end of it. We've been able to see it a lot, but not as nice as the trailer, though, I will admit. Well, you know what we do from here, folks. Yeah, Buffalo's faster, so we'll bring it along. Scoot to do. Farmer Klein, you happy? ETX says slow down. Permanent gaming. Well, I can't get a like out of Farmer Klein until I roll the truck. At least one. Terrain's keeping track of all my rollovers now. And he's just sent me another photo via Discord. Yeah, I can't get a like out of Farmer Klein until I roll the truck at least once. So, not that I intentionally roll the truck, but I take a few extra chances once I hit the road. Farmer Klein says, does the drive shaft rotate? Does not know. We can check that out for you, though, bud. Rugged Gaming says, what's up, buddy? Ooh, almost took out a light post there. Oh, you know, regular kind of stuff. Just hanging out, rolling over log trucks, saving log trucks. Farmer Klein says, you have 11 likes now, sir. Yay! Thank you, guys! If you guys haven't hit that like button, it sure would be appreciated. No, we gotta go save our truck. Alright. So we'll pull up along this side here. That's our best bet. I knew we were... If I hadn't tried to get back on the road so quick, I think we'd have been able to make out just fine. But I got greedy, and this is what happens. The only problem with this thing is it's not as stable as the Buffalo. See how it twists like that? Buffalo doesn't seem to do that quite as much. There we go. Oh yeah, we're getting good at this. And we'll fold this back up. So this arm essentially is just there for rolling the truck back over. That's its life goal. So actually, we might as well switch to the right side. These. No, I didn't want to pick up that many. Crap. Just wanted to pick up the ones I dropped. Okay, so let's lock these in place. Actually, I think I might be wrong, but I think you can just sell them right here. So. We should drive up onto the railroad tracks. We'll move to the left side and offload. Yep, perfect. Okay, so we'll shut this girl down. Switch over to the truck. Logs are still locked, and we're rocking and rolling. Just a slight glitch, nothing serious. Oh, I guess we never checked out whether or not the drive shaft rotates. We can do that here, though. I would say that it does not. Now, you can see the U-joint, and it is not rotating. What a shame. I do like this truck, though. It's just mean. Alright. Taking the turn. Not roll it as in flip on our side either. Recline. Don't get your hopes up. Switch to the left side and unload. Alright. So that wasn't a bad load. There were some good logs in there. There were some not so good logs. But I think if we, average 4 loads an episode, we're gonna end up pretty well, I think. Be interesting. Man, I am really looking forward to the actual end of the challenge. Just to see how everybody's strategies played out. Now, I know we are technically a long ways away from the end of the challenge. Technically, I believe it doesn't end until November 1st, and we haven't even hit September yet. But just the same, I think we're going to be getting into seeing another day fly by us here soon. So we'll be able to see day 6 of winter within 4 game hours, because we will once again skip winter, or skip night. Blah 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 barley. That's all I heard there. Now we'll just switch to the right side. Turn the auto on, slow her down, hit the cruise. As soon as it starts loading, we shall stop. Go. Oh, wasn't expecting it to pick up that one, but it did nonetheless. Alright, so that's half a load right there. Now we just gotta go grab the buffalo again. Whoops. Lift that arm up. Forward! I want forward! Kind of starting to look like we might have some rain rolling in here right directly. I believe it was Duck Zorley who stuck the poor weather on me earlier. How dare he! This game day just seems to be flying by here. I should probably turn my steering wheel a little bit. And a little bit more. And the other way. Alrighty. And turn right. Okay, I actually turned a little too sharp and smacked the back end off the bridge. We just won't tell the government about that. We'll just play stupid. I think that's the best option here. You know what they say, ignorance is bliss. Farmer Klein says, when is the last time you did old streams? You refer to it in your parallel Let's Play, but I've never seen one. Well, thing is that it actually has been a really long time. Probably like 3 or 4 months, or probably maybe even more. But it is the last series that I did pre-recorded. So that's kind of why I'm referring to that one. For anybody who has been or who has watched it. That was very, very early on in my YouTube life. And there were definitely some struggles there. I was still kind of getting to know my own thing. But there is actually playlists on the main page if you ever want to check them out. Whoopsie daisy. Get a few locked down and then you can... I don't want that log on there because that's just going to make a mess of the pile. And it's going to stay on. Of course it is. Oh yes, now I've just made a complete and utter... Oh, well. I can take that down to the truck, sure. Why not? I'll probably actually finish this load off. Ah, what is happening? Well, this is worst load ever. Still auto loading, so come on. Yeah, we'll just shut that load off. Probably best. Oh dear. Oh, I've made a mess of things. Doc says, lucky I didn't ask for persistence now. True story. I'll give you that. So we'll probably want to be on the left side because that's where we've had it set up thus far. Well, it would seem that the auto load is turned off right now, so we'll just unload here. Shut her down, switch over, start her up, and oh, I guess it was the left side. I think we might have been able to do a couple more logs here, but that's all you're going to get. I am afraid. That one, no. Oh, gosh darn you. Oh, I'm on my right side, that's why. Duh. Thanks for telling me, guys. Jeez Louise. Alright. Let's get out of Dodge, shall we? So, Farmer Clyde has seen his rollover for the day, so we're just going to take it a little bit easier from here on out, I think. Whoops. Ha! Probably time for some headlights, don't you think? Getting that time of night. So this is load number 3. Oh yeah, we'll definitely get 4 loads out of this stream. For a joke, I tell ya. So if I'm on day 4 of autumn, then I've actually completed, what would it be, 12, 16 days so far. 16 will be on day 17 before the end of the stream. I said that I was going to take it easy and then I just kind of floored it there. But I actually hit the brake. Ooh, I don't want to pick this guy up, so we'll just slow her down. There. Oh, that laid in there. Just perfect. Yay. Yay, me. backing her down. No, poop. Left side. Go. $2.65 million. That's where we're sitting right now. I thought we were a little less than that actually, but that's pretty good dollar. Dollar bills, y'all. You know, you combine the 2 trailers that we own, and the truck, and the 2 Ponzi's. We're definitely sitting over 3 mil total assets. I guess we could also sell the fields. At the end of it all, we know that. Not that we own a lot of those. Woo! Almost started a jackknife there. Yeah, what we need to start doing, and I forgot to do this before we hit fast forward the last time, is before we fast forward time, we need to be double checking that maintenance is not required on these vehicles. Otherwise, you get hit real hard. Trust me, I learned from experience. You get hit real hard on your maintenance fees overnight. Right, only 2 sets of lights on this thing. Whoa. Alright, now I want, yep, we'll start on the right side. I don't want that fast up. Whatchamacallit? You guys know what I'm saying, right? Cruise control. That's the word I was looking for there. Word of the day is cruise control. Word of the day is getting stuck on logs. We need to actually slow this thing down just a little bit. 5 might be too fast. Come on, Bessie. Oh, she got so much torque, she just pulls and pulls. Yeah, 4 of the ground complete, or 4 of the tires completely off the ground. She'll get her done, y'all. Oh, we're getting close to. Why are we dragging them down? We're going up a hill, that's why. Close being to the end of the ones on this here side. Level them out a little bit. That should help. I'm actually gonna back down here just a little bit. And we'll whip her around this way. Oh, I'm looking forward to daytime again. This whole nighttime thing becomes a bit challenging. Picking up logs in the night. Cutting the logs at night, not as bad. Picking them up, a bit challenging. You just can't see where they are. That's the big thing, right? Here I'm going to run that log over. this logs, settle them down. See if we can't get a few more. We might have to make 2 trips with the Ponzi this time, because this is definitely not the best load we've ever stacked. That didn't work at all. Not one little bit. Alright, well, guess we'll have to come back for that one. Oh, yeah, now it picks it up. I'm going to turn the auto load off. Whee! Apu. Whee! Not very well done at all, I might add. And we will offload there. A little bit far forward for what I wanted, but check. Let's go grab some more, shall we? Really don't have that many that we have left here. It might just be this one little group. Oh, I see one more over there. Set our crews. Grab by these guys. I think that's it. So maintenance is not required on this. I highly doubt it would be due on the Scorpion, considering Sam, we just did it. We're gonna shut this girl down. We're gonna move over here. Nope, we're still good on that. So left Alt N. Oh, look, we got to skip the rain. That's convenient. Oh, look, another day of sun. McLean is throwing stuff at his screen right now. Yeah, figure it out, RB. Alright, we're gonna whip her around. Seeing one more log there. And we're gonna take this load, just where it's nighttime. Where it's nighttime, might as well burn a little bit of the day or the night off on the road versus trying to do it in the woods. We'll be back. I'll be back. Fence gets, that gate gets smaller and smaller every time I roll through there. I swear it to be true. Well, that is a bit of a relief, actually, knowing that we are going to have one snowless winter. Now, in my series like Woodshire, I want to see some snow, but Here on this challenge, snow will not be your friend. Oh, poop. Welcome to Rubber Gaming, where we forget how to talk, we press all the wrong buttons, and we run into things. Three-wheeling it all day long, every day. Switch to the left side, unload. This is load number 4. Another 25 grand in the pocket. It might have been closer to 20 grand actually. Still not too shabby. Not too shabby dabby. Ah! Light post. Breaker 1. This here, wrap it up. You got a copy on me, Pig Pan. Let's whip her in here real quick. Whee! Through the vents. Whee! Alright, well, we have to cut trees now. We are out of trees. So, jump in the old girl, turn all our lights on, not just some of them. And, well, let's get to cutting, shall we? Start it off by avoiding a log or a stump, I suppose. There we go. Much better. So I think it's official. We are in the woods. Can't get much more in the woods than, you know, the brown ground of the woods. It has been asked that we do some woods cutting, so I agreed to oblige. That's just how nice I am. Occasionally, I do nice things. Alright. Just have to see how many of these we can cut down to be nice and accessible for just picking up with the semi. And the more the better. Just saves time. That's a big tree right there. That's a money maker. Gaming Dipper says, hey, welcome Gaming Dipper, welcome to the live stream. We're running Old Guy Farmers single player challenge once again. We are on day 16 or 17, I don't know, I might have to, no, 12 plus 5 is 17. Yes, we're on day 17 of the challenge of 72 days total to make as much money as we can. So we're not, well, we're good. I'm feeling like we're a chunk of the way in here now, at least. I'll be real happy once we get one game year done. That's when I'll be like, alright, well, we finally made some progress. But we are a ways from that point yet. We got, well, we've got tomorrow and then 6 days of winter before that happens, but getting almost 2 game days an episode. So that's helping. Do. So many trees. Die. Ain't no tree huggers here, folks. There we go. Uh-oh, this is gonna be a little... No, that was a little bit better easier than I thought it was gonna be. Thought she was really going to try to kick us sideways there, but that's probably the best spot to do it. Alright, now we got to turn ourselves back around. Turning this thing around isn't exactly the quickest thing in the books. But key here is that we are dropping more money down. And I think if we can actually get, all of our days in, then we have a serious chance of winning this challenge. I have to stop by Farmer Klein's channel sometime soon because I really think he's my biggest contender. I think he's the one to look out for. It's just my humble opinion. Oh, look at that lonely tree that survived the grasp of the Ponzi. Well, that's not going to last long, folks. We're going to turn around and we're going to get that sucker. Before you can say lickety-split. Okay, well, you can actually probably say lickety-split a few more times because I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a loop here. But you get what I'm saying now. Yep. There we go. Oh, look at a good little pile right there. Me likey. Might actually be able to get the truck up in there too. That'd be all right with me. Whoa, easy killer. Mark says, I think Klein is going to break 5 million in 3 years. I also think you can do that in 2 years. Klein says, I'll be done in 2.5 weeks, and you will have a target. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, that's true. Being one of the guys at the very end of the tail end here that's constantly behind. I'm going to get to see everybody else's closing numbers and be like, okay, this is what I got to beat. This is what I got to beat. but we'll see what happens. I'm also not going to saunter off of my my plan in order to somehow get ahead. This is what I chose to do, and I'm going to stick it out doing it this way through the entirety. Mark says, but time is your enemy. Yes, I won't argue that at all. You say he's going to break 5 million, but then you also have to think that he's got many dollars in assets sitting around. And that's going to be, yeah, 5 million. Wow, we are a long ways from that, let me tell you. You got to remember that I also have, I've got my golden nuggets, right? So there isn't another million to be made there. Can't do that, unfortunately. Whoopsie daisy. So, in reality, I probably haven't made much more than $1.5 million so far. Because I sold off all the equipment, and the only thing I bought was Scorpion, Buffalo, Mack truck, a couple trailers. That's it. Mark says, I do think you should get the driving done by a helper. You're probably right. But then, to be honest with you though, Mark, then all I'm going to be doing is cutting logs and collecting them all day long, and I'll just get bored with this. To be honest with you, driving a log truck and trying to make a fool of myself is half the fun at this point. By doing it all as logging, I haven't left myself much opportunity to kind of be myself, and I'm pretty good at being myself in that log truck. Do. 5 million. Oh man, that's gonna be tough. I'm making, I don't know. I don't see myself making that in 2 years. Mark says, do the Buffalo work. Yeah. The Buffalo's alright. It's just, it's kind of the same as this at the same time, right? You gotta be able to mix things up a little bit. I don't know how much longer we should cut for before we start picking them up again. I also don't know how far I want to go down the hill. Ah! Oop! Didn't mean to do that. I think I've picked a log that shall be that's as far as we go. Or a tree, rather. This tree right here. You're the tree. You are the next contestant on The Price is Right. That is going to be one heck of a hill to cut down once we get there, though. Yeah, I think we can actually just swing this girl around. Oops, daisy. And I've got my view all cockeyed sideways. There we go. That's better. Now I can see what I'm doing. Try to keep them towards the inside here. And everything from my left-hand side down, we'll start throwing all those ones down the hill at a later point in time. Ooh. Mark says, true, you would lose Farmer Challange's like every show if you don't flip the truck. Yeah, exactly. Farmer Challange says, I went a whole winter and spring and didn't roll the truck once. I'm just rubbing it in, bro. See how it's going to be. Man, 5 million, I'm still boggled by that number. That's a big number to try to hit. I mean, we gotta cut a lot of logs here. Like a lot. A worrisome amount. Don't you go rolling down the hill. Okay, you're rolling that way. You're okay. You're allowed to do that. Back up here a little bit. No, wrong way. Ah! Do you feel lucky, punk? Farmer Klein says, waiting in his head, Mark. But it's true. I'm legit like, holy smokes, that's going to be a hard number to get to. Slow and steady wins the race. That's my hope. Okay, now. What we're going to do now is kind of just pull a little U-turn here. Turn around and go back the other direction. Right there, that's an idea. We're going to be in this little area for quite a while, I think. This section of woods, I think, could, like, all the way down to the road there, all the way to the pigs, and down to the fields, could last us the year, I think. Quite possibly. Handful more and we'll be jumping in the big rig, seeing how many we can pick up. I think we probably have at least one truckload right now that we can easily pick up with the semi-trailer. Alright, up and over. I guess there's a couple more than I thought here. 3 in total. 3 more trees. 3, the number of the day. This episode of Sesame Street is brought to you by the number 3. Half got myself lost there. This fog is thick today. Alright, and turn around. Mark says, oh, I do like seeing this map get clear cut, so go rubber burner. It's fun. I've never done anything like this before. Just clear cut patches and just annihilate. Look at the size of that. I want to go cut that right now. That thing is massive. Yeah, I'm going for it. Whoa, 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 stop getting hung up. Alright, right down to the base and cut. And we're going to drag this puppy out. This one is going to be a big one. I took a chunk of the skyline right there, didn't I? Ah, here you are. Okay, maybe it's not as big as I thought it was. 5 pieces. We've done that before. Alright, I think we're gonna just kinda, actually, you know what we'll do? We'll park it down in here. Get it out of the way. Come back for it later. That's as good a spot as any, I think. Oh, let me grab a quick drink here, folks. Ouch. I just pinched a nerve in my thumb. Alright, so we're on the left side. Good. And now, where do we go? I think we want to we want to head up in here. So this ground isn't too bad. We can grab that one. Yeah, now, I think what we can do is kind of sneak a little bit closer to all of them. So I'm going to continue to back up. Get a better angle. Kind of go like this. There we go. Oh yeah. That Kool-Aid man would be proud. Uh-oh. Probably would be proud of that. Well, let's give her more power. Nope, not gonna work. Wishing I had the gearbox mod right now. Come on, Bessie. Go with it. I'm half wondering if we should try to back up this next little section. I need to grab that guy. Oh dear, I have not made things better for myself here. Come on now. Get in there. That's better. Uh-oh. I'm running it over. I've gone from bad to better to poop. Alright, yeah, so really thinking turning around is probably our best option here. And backing up in. Otherwise, I'm just going to get myself into a world of hurt. Alright, so the wet crop is gone. That's a plus. Dum. Oh. Okay, so it's possible that driving backwards wasn't the best idea. Or at least not as slow as I was going. More power! Ah, poop, I'm just spinning. Forward. Forward, go. Forward. Ah, poop. There we go. That didn't work at all. Remember how I said we'd come back for the Ponzi Scorpion? Yeah, I think now's as good a time as any. We're just going to go total brute force on this thing. There we go. Let's see how that did. And reversing. Didn't help at all. Nope, still super stuck. Okay, so let's get physical. Reverse. Yes. Actually, we'll try moving the trailer. Come on, you torque monster, move it. Supposed to be good at this kind of thing. Okay, so this is not very well done on my part. Realism, not key on my channel. Jonathan says on the climb, and Mark, thanks for the help last night with OBS. Got it working today. Nice. Yeah, OBS can be a bit tricky. I didn't like OBS personally. I said goodbye to it. Thought it could be a bit of a nuisance. But okay, so I'm going to totally cheat this, and you're hooking on the hook. It works. Technically, it's not cheating. As per, oh, poop. As per contest rules. Just, again, not realistic. Alright, so let's try backing up this way. Maybe this is a better path. It appears to be. Yes, this is going much smoother. Don't want to seem to grab any more there. I'm about to run into a rock there. And I'm driving over logs. Well, let's see if we can grab a couple in this direction. Oh, look, the sun's finally coming out, just in time for the sun to go down. Oh, we'll grab this little patch here from the big one we just cut, and then we'll head down to the old whatchamacallit. Yeah, that's right, we're going to the whatchamacallit. But I want that little log too. There we go. I think that's as good as it's going to get, folks. So, I think the quickest way would probably be just to go down to the pigs now. Look it around that way. So, we'll see what kind of damage we can do in this direction. Wow, is this thing ever tippy up here? We're rocking back and forth. Armor Clyde says, gotta go, enjoy thinking about the 5 mil. Yeah. Okay, so now we're on to open roads here. And we're just gonna drive straight for a minute while I don't tip this thing over. That was close, actually. All right. I'm back at her again. So this is load number 5. The old suspension getting a workout on this channel, or on this drive. Game Channel says, hey, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Welcome to the live stream. Scary moments. All right, there. That was like full bore. Blah, blah, blah. Getting out of talk there. Welcome to Rubber Burner Gaming, where we forget how to talk, we press all the wrong buttons, and we run into things. Yeah, that was full bore, right to the pedal to the metal type deal there. Alright, switch to the left side. And this shall be load number 5. Alright, let's go see if we can grab one more load before we call this a stream. We're pretty much doing, where am I going? 2-hour streams per episode. Darn. That's why we put the bull bar on the front of it, folks. That right there. Not because we actually had bull that we had to worry about running into the thing. More me running into light posts. More than anything else. I think we'll go back this way as well. Thinking this might be a little bit quicker. I wonder if we can actually... Yeah, let's try this. Oh, this has turned out well. Yes! Come on, girl. Saving time, left, right, and center. Woo-hoo! That was straight up Dukes of Hazzard stuff. DW would have been proud of that. I think he would have at least. I want to offload that because that was not very well set. Oops. Come on, grab that little log there. There we go. If we can grab these two, then we can get a straight line to go across all of those ones. Or at least a good portion of them. Come on, learn how to drive. Oh dear, things just went really badly there. Front wheels weren't steering whatsoever. Mark says, lol, Mac goat. Yep, pretty much. Ah! I wasn't expecting it to start picking up so fast there. Alright, now this is the angle that I was going for here. Come on. Pick up more logs. Start the auto load. There we go. Why did it shut off? It wasn't even close to being full. I think I'm going to have to kind of go like this to grab this one, because it's off a little bit. Let's see if we can line ourselves back up for these ones. Alright, cool. Alright, if we're smart, I think we just back out now. Come back for this stuff with the buffalo. I think we can run down the hill and grab a few more, top this load off, make it load number 6 for the stream. Start by this guy, getting this guy right here. Oh, I think he was just a lonely tree, I think. Alright, and I think we'll roll up the hill. Don't really want to go much further than that. The front wheel's off the ground there. So we'll try this here. We're gonna whip it real good. Man, all kinds of references coming out. What the heck happened there? References coming out of me today. Sorry about that, I guess. I kind of like those last two right there also. So we are going to try to get them. Oh, I cut that too sharp. Did not mean to cut it that sharp. There. Everything has gone according to plan. Well, we're going to run close to these guys and just see if we can grab them too. Sure, why not, he says. Ooh, I kind of like this song. Turn it up. There we go. Doesn't do very much at a time. Yeah, we should probably just get out of here with this load. If we got any brains at all, which I never claim to have. So we will make this the final load of the stream. Not going to start doing the outro speech just yet, because we're not out of the woods yet. Figuratively and literally. She's bumpy right there. She wants to get tippy. See the fall trees starting to lose their green, going to orange instead. You can see what was happening there. Once we get to the next bridge, then we'll start doing the outro. There we go. Let's just play it safe for this last little bit, shall we? Alright, so that's gonna pretty much do it for this stream. I want to thank everybody who's stopped by this evening. You guys were fantastic. Oh, we need fuel. Lickety split, we need fuel. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. So yeah, I want to thank everybody who stopped by. You guys were fantastic as always. Don't forget to check out the other guys in the challenge. Listen in the description below. Don't forget to check out my social media accounts. They are Facebook and Twitter. Also, listed in the description below, as well as a few other top YouTubers that I consider my buddies. You know, they're all there. Right now, we're gonna unload on the left side. What else do I gotta say? I feel like I'm probably missing all kinds of stuff, except to say thank you again. And I guess we need to save this thing. Yes, I want to overwrite. Yes, I want to quit. And until next time, y'all have a great night. See ya.